What's up, everybody? This is going to be slightly different than my usual videos, in the fact that one, I'm sitting on the floor and my computer is on my bed, just because changing it up a bit. And two, this is mostly just me wanting to talk about the Castlevania series that I watched on Netflix. Finally got around to watching season 4 of it, so I thought about, just talking about the whole series as a whole. So, one, opinions out of the way. Fucking awesome. Chef's kiss, really loved it. That is about it. Two, I want more of it. So, yeah. Actually getting into the nitty gritty of it. The series is, I think, mostly based off of the third game in the series, which is Dracula's Curse, in which in the game, you have control of Trevor Belmont, Sypha, and Alucard, Dracula's son, and they go fight Dracula to stop him taking over the world. The usual shit that happens in all of the Castlevania series games. If you don't know, that's essentially the plot of all Castlevania games, is the Belmonts go every 100 years or so to fight Dracula in his castle to stop him from unleashing evil upon the world. The usual shit. Now then, I love it, but that doesn't mean that's a crazy story unless it gets crazier as it goes on. Spoiler alert, it does. But I'm not talking about the games, though you should probably go do that. Those games were the one of the two game originators of the Metroidvania series, the other one being Metroid. But the series is great. The first season only has like 4 episodes. The second season has like 8 or 10, and then the third and fourth seasons have, I think, like 10 or 12 episodes each. So they definitely ramped up production. That's not saying that the first and second season are bad. I really enjoyed those. I like them 100 times, not 100 times better. I definitely like them more than the third season. I think a lot of people did. So, getting that out of the way, the story essentially takes place where, they killed Dracula's wife. Dracula was like, oh fuck, well, time to destroy all humans because they took my human wife away from me. How dare they? Which in turn led to him getting an army of vampires, and then also an army of night creatures to then wage war on humanity. And the only person that most people would think would not be the savior of it is Trevor Belmont, because at this point in the beginning of the story, he is a drunkard going from town to town, just going from one bar to the next. That's essentially him. Mostly because at this point in the lore or legend of Castlevania, the Belmonts are sort of disgraced. They were thought to be practitioners, wow, words sometimes, of like dark magic and black magic, evil people, even though that they were stopping that. So eventually he meets up with Sypha through shenanigans, and they eventually meet up with Alucard. Obviously, there's button heads between Trevor and Alucard, because, one's a vampire hunter, the other one's a half vampire, a dampier. But yeah, they get together and stop Dracula, and then it goes into season 3 with some other things, and then season 4, which was fucking awesome. Yeah. But I will say that I definitely did like the first 2 seasons and the 4th seasons a lot more than the third. It just felt like the third was setting up for season 4. It definitely didn't feel like it was too crazy plot-wise, though it did introduce the whole fact that, people are trying to resurrect Dracula. Fuck. And that's always going to be a problem. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. I also enjoyed the banter between the 3 main characters. Sypha is even though she's a magical practitioner, she definitely sometimes comes off as naive at points and hopeful in the world, but she is a fucking badass that can kill a lot of things. Trevor is definitely feels along the lines of down on his luck, trying to maybe regain honor for his family. I don't like early on he didn't really care about that, but later on it felt like that. And then also just trying to be better than he was, and then Alucard is trying to find his place in the world because he's technically a vampire, but also technically not, because he can walk out in the sun, do other things, and yeah. The banter between the three is, I think I remember reading in a comment once while watching like a one of those YouTube videos where it's just like, hey, this crazy banter that I love. It was essentially like, this is like a token D&D party. The three act like you are a group of D&D adventurers, and the dungeon master is just like, how the fuck are they still alive? Like, that's a question that I've asked, I've wondered at points, and they're just like, I feel like they're bumbling through it to the point where they're able to succeed in absurd ways, and I love it. I love it, and they're great. The chemistry between the three definitely is what holds it together, I would say. And then the villains are pretty interesting and compelling, and certain side characters as well. I don't remember most characters. You can tell by what's behind me. I read a lot and I consume a lot of media, so I'm sorry that I can't remember everyone's names. But Isaac is definitely a very interesting character. He is a Forge Master, Hector as well. The different vampires besides Dracula. Dracula is also a very compelling character. Carmilla and her coterie is also very interesting, and it's great. Yeah, I can't really say too much bad things about it, though. I think I'm not in the minority in saying that the third season finale was so fucking weird. Like, why? You don't need that. Did you really need that? No. Just do the thing. Why did it have to involve that? You know what? Just go watch it. You'll understand. It doesn't make sense. I guess someone might have been like, yeah, this makes sense. And I'm just like, why? Why does it make sense? Just why? But yeah, and also the evolution, besides from the third season. The evolution between the characters all the characters are great. You feel the, what I would guess is the culmination in what their character arcs. I love the character arcs in it. The animation, god damn, whoever the animators are, they deserve raises right now, because they are fucking on fire. Damn, that's some good shit, and I want more of it. But yeah, the fight sequences are great. The choreography is pretty easy to follow. There was only like once or twice in a fight scene throughout the entire series that I thought, oh, what's happening here? But that's throughout 4 seasons of this show that I feel that is a little bit weird about the fight choreography. But that's better than most series that I've watched, where I'm just like, I think I understand what you're going for, but at the same time, I feel like you should definitely try to choreography, spread it out better. So yeah, definitely liked it. Definitely liked the music. The music is also good. So yeah, I would recommend you go watch it. If you don't have Netflix, bum it off someone else. I mean, that's how I'm doing it. I don't pay for Netflix. My brother does. Yeah, go watch it. It's fun. I just wanted to talk about it. That's it. I'm just gonna lay down and end the video. Bye. Go read manga and watch Netflix. Bye.